Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. Here's Trevor Larnach. And we're underway here in the home opener.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
In the air, left side. March gets under it. And there's one away. Well struck right field. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And a ground ball to first. And that's just foul. Alvarez measures 6 feet 4 inches. 28 years old. And he was born in Cuba. The 1-1. In the air to left center. March should have this one. And there are 2 down.
That's a ball.
Lee leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one fouled off.
Ball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strike. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
Ball. That's inside.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Next pitch is outside. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. That one missed.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Pasquantino steps on the bag, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Bryce Harper to the plate. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out. Base knock right field. And that keeps the inning going. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
Ball.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Lee tosses to first. They limit the damage here. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now for the Twins, Vinny Pasquantino. The other way. Stretches out and hauls it in. That's out to center field. Crawford takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. A solo shot. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Chase DeLauder, the next Twin up to hit. High fly ball out towards left center. Marsh in position. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Ball.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
This one in the air center field. Scott has a beat on it. And a quick out, number 1. Swings through that one for strike 1. Tied up here in the early going. The 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses. Ball 1. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. And the inning is over. Top half of the third inning, and now for the Twins, Victor Scott.
Well, these Twins definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today. You know, being aggressive can be a little tricky. You want to have confidence up there, but sometimes hitters fall into the trap of being overconfident, thinking they can hit anything, and that can lead to a lot of mistakes.
Stott over to first in time. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. And it's as we go to the last of the third. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Tied him up inside with that one. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And that one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Fouled off. He was late
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That's the third, and it goes just foul. The 0-2.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Hard hit to third. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Here comes Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 2 down, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
1-1 now.
Nope, that's inside.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here comes Real Muto. Right through there for a strike. Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Ball that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's a base hit. Here comes Bohm around third. In there, he's safe.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Fights it off. He'll see another. 0-2 now. No question about this one. It's out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. So 2 down. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Ooh, Baya. You got to get her to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Twins, first baseman.
So up next for Minnesota, Vinny Pasquantino. And first offering is fouled off. Pulls that one foul. The Twins with a chance to get back into it. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he held up. On the ground right side. Over to Turner for one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. They got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Ball one.
This one in the air, center field. Crawford on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Ready to go, bottom four. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He'll circle the bases. So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Fastball for a strike. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there.
Ball one.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Stays alive.
Yep, that ball went out.
One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Slinging it to first in time. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Outside, that's a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings through it for the K. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Twins, Cody Clemens.
Well, these Twins, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
This one chopped up the middle. Stop. Fires to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Ground ball to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball right side. Stop. They get the force. Awesome play there.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the run out of scoring position.
In the air, right field. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. That's off the inside corner. And that is ball 1. On the ground to third, and foul ball. Swings through that one for strike two. Got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
For the Phillies, left fielder. And then Mars. Now pitching for Minnesota, number 57, Cody Thunderberg.
On the ground to third. Lewis throws to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's JT Realmuto. Larnach towards the line. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee.
Hey!
Next offering popped in the air, right field, and there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it. I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
No, that's down.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
This one smoked on its way out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Ripped to short. Turner with the throw to first. That's out number 2.
Ball 1.
Smoked on the ground to second. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th inning, Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. In the air, left field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Phillies, center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Just
Ball, that's
missed.
inside.
Next offering is fouled back. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run, but it's not in time. Base hit.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
And here is Adolis Garcia. Bounced up the middle. Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. And out to aboard.
Ball 1.
Up the middle. Lee flips it. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Ball 1.
Fought off foul. The Phillies leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's in the dirt. And a count 2-1. Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
That ends the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the last half of the 7th. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off.
That's outside.
Got him. 1 up, 1 down.
That ball foul.
Here's the 0-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And now 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down. This is empty. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Out to short. Save.
He's good.
Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. And he's down. Back at Citizens Bank Park. We go to the 8th. Victor Scott now at the plate. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Stott over to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out. Lifted in the air right center field. And a couple of quick outs. Brooks Lee, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one smashed down the right field line, and that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Lewis whips it to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Just missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. 2-1 now. And there's a foul ball. Towards first, Pasquantino. He steps on the bag. Now 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. And a base hit right there. And now a 2-out opportunity for Adolis Garcia. He's already homered here in this one.
Inside, ball one.
Scott under it. And that's the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, now it's the Twins DH, Yordan Alvarez. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning. So a change being made at first base. Here's the pinch runner for the Twins, Emmanuel Rodriguez. And that one hammered back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. So up next, Vinny Pasquantino. 0 for 3 in this one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. He was late there. Strike 1. Comes up empty.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Out towards right center field. That gets down for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Twins,
stepping in, Cody Clemens. He's already homered in this game. Fouled off left side. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. That one kicks away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Man at second. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Turner with the throw to first. Down to the last out for the Twins.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
They're down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In-time ball game, and the strikeout ends it. This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombre, temas también te gustan las mujeres. Por amor nadie se muere, nadie por amor nadie se muere. A la disco ya no le cabe un alma y la nota subiendo los niveles. Ropita sexy pa'